People who like horse games know that we have absolute slim pickings in the genre. I recently reviewed games on Steam that had horses in them, and yeah, I don't play any of them regularly for a reason. They just don't really meet my criteria. And I don't even have a strict criteria. Let's quickly go through it. I want good/decent graphics. I want good horse movement, so like I want the devs to have looked at how a horse moves, you know, once maybe. It needs to have breeding and genetics and inheritance in it. I feel that's really important when you have like a stable of horses. You're trying to breed to get the best horse. I must be able to ride my horse as well, and I need to own a stable of horses, not just one horse at a time. That goes with the whole breeding genetics thing. So is this list impossible? Apparently so, because I haven't been able to find a game like this. One that got close was, on my Switch it's called Farlap, but it's on mobile as well, and it's actually a really great horse models in it, but it's like you own a racing stable, but you can ride the horses in the races, but you can't just like ride your horses around for fun, which kind of sucks. I have some optional criteria that fun and unique mechanics are optional. I mean, you don't really have to reinvent the wheel for me to enjoy a game. Storyline, fun but optional, and just questing is fun but optional again. I think I've really lowered my standards to find something, but I have actually found something that matches all of my criteria, including the optionals one, and it is Horse Life on Roblox. Before you click off and you're like, oh, Roblox, ugh, I didn't come here for a Roblox review. I used to think that Roblox was Minecraft for little kids. I had no understanding of what Roblox was until I started playing Dress to Impress. My whole world has been changed. I am now a Roblox stan. While Roblox is definitely marketed towards a younger gamer, everyone can play it. And Dress to Impress, if you're a gamer and you haven't heard of Dress to Impress, go do your homework. Dress to Impress really proved that all ages are coming together to be toxic in fashion. While on Roblox, I've played obviously played Dress to Impress. I've played a game that was exactly like Dead by Daylight, and a game that was exactly like Egg Incorporated, which was a game that I played on my phone ages ago that I loved to death. Yep, have that on Roblox. It's freaking cool just to waste 10 minutes on. And I've played a couple of fishing games as well, and I love fishing mechanics. Like, that's the only reason why I played World of Warcraft there for a couple months. But Horse Life has my heart. Horse Life is my go-to game on Roblox. If you find me at my computer, I'm probably in Horse Life while on YouTube or doing work, whatever I'm supposed to be doing. And just a quick reminder, or maybe you don't know this, but Roblox is completely free, and Horse Life, which is a game mode inside of Roblox, is also completely free. Some game modes inside of Roblox you need to pay Robux for, but this one you don't have to. So if that hasn't already convinced you to go and try out this amazing 5 out of 5 stars horse game, let me tell you about my pros and cons list. And my pros list is like this long, and my negatives is like this long. So buckle up, grab your popcorn, grab a drink, because I have things to say. It matches my criteria. Decent graphics. The horse movement is pretty dang good. Is it the world's best horse movement? No. Is it great though? Yeah, it is. I can ride my horse. I can own a stable of horses. I can not only just have one horse out, but I can have other horses out as well. And we can like ride around like a little gang. It's very cool. You can like show off your best horses to other players. Oh yeah, it's online as well. So you can interact with other players and show off your horses and trade with other people as well. And I'll get into that in just a moment. Previously I said that breeding and genetics is a really big thing for me. And does this game deliver? Yes, it does. Oh God, this game delivers on genetics and inheritance. It's freaking amazing. Not only do you have mutations that the horse or horse species, as I'll get into, can have, whether it be like let's say a dapple coat, for example. Not only can it inherit that, it can inherit colors, it can inherit very traditional horse colors, or it can inherit stuff like blue, pink, red. I have some very cute pink horses. You can tame horses in the wild. You can buy them from the in-game stable. You can buy them from other players. You can breed to get more horses as well. There's a multiple way of getting horses. There's not just one way to play this game, and I really appreciate that. Sometimes you'll see people who have tamed more horses than they have bred horses, or there are people who have bred more horses than they have tamed horses. And again, it's just the way that you want to play, and I really love that. This game doesn't say you have to do this. The game says, okay, here's a quest line so you can understand the game and how to play it and make your way through the different species of horses that we have available, and then you can just go do whatever you want. I'm like, yes. On that, there's not breeds of horses, there's species. So you won't exactly have like an Appaloosa and an Arabian and a thoroughbred in this game. You will have a horse, a pony, an equus, a bios. You'll have peritons, fae, gargoyles, and kelpies. So this game is not for those who want something that's hyper-realistic or even majorly realistic. If you want a bit of whimsy and a bit of fantasy and you can enjoy a fun game about horses, then this is the game for you. If you wanted something that's a bit more like, God, I can't remember the name of it, but it's called Far Lap on Switch. If you wanted a game more like that with hyper-realistic models and hyper-realistic real horse stuff, then this is definitely not the game for you. Horses can fly in this game. Yup, that's right. You can get your horse to have wings and then level up those wings and you can go flying. And at first I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. And then I got a horse with wings and leveled it up, and zooming around the map is my favorite freaking thing to do now. I mentioned that there is questing, so you progressively work your way through the different species when you first get into the game. So it doesn't just throw this massive game at you. It's like, hey, let me hold your hand for a little bit. Let me show you how to play this game. And you start at the horse and you go to the pony and a whole bunch of other things. And I appreciate it. So you're not just overwhelmed as you log in. You have a progression. You don't have a storyline. There's no great big lore or anything. It's just more, okay, start here, move to B, move to C. Recently, daily missions were added to the game, which I think is so fun and a reason to come back every single day. The criteria of each mission, so there'll be 3 missions for the day. So if, for example, in mission 1, it could be harvest 20 forageables, tame a winged horse, buy a horse from the stables, and then you would have completed mission 1. But then tomorrow, mission 1 could be about racing or, breeding horses. It's pretty cool actually how it changes. It doesn't have a great ton of variation, so you can kind of predict what's going to be asked of you, but it's still very fun. And the rewards, while they're not amazing, they're still free stuff for playing the game. Playing the game that I'm already going to play, so win-win. Every hour a boss spawns. This game, it took this game from a cool game to a freaking really cool game. And I was like, you may be asking yourself, how do they have a boss in a horse game? Well, every hour on the hour, a totem spawns. You find the totem on the map. It'll be around the spawn area, so it's pretty hard to miss, to be really honest. Go up to the totem between the hour and 5 past. You sacrifice horses or coins or just horses and coins to the totem to increase your luck multiplier. At 5 minutes past the hour, this big spirit horse appears, and you and other players have to throw your lasso at it to get its health down, and once it's at 0, it'll release its rewards. Depending on your luck multiplier, you might get amazing rewards, you might get terrible rewards. It's luck. You really can't do the boss on your own though. You do have to work with other people, so you may need to server hop, or if you're really unlucky, you might not be able to even do the boss that hour because there's not enough people wanting to participate no matter what server you go to. The boss mechanic though is the way to get a lot of food, accessories, and even some of the rarest horses as well. That's the best way to get those sorts of items. So there's a great big incentive to do it. There's a big incentive to do them. There are accessories and tack in the game, so not only can you put bridles, saddles, booties on your little horse. You can also put other fun things on them. You can give them like a lantern to hold in their mouth, or you can put like antlers on them. You can put like a bow on their tail. It's really cute, and while that seems quite childish and simplistic, I'm not really giving it justice. You can accessorize your horse so many different ways. It's very fun, and some accessories have a higher rarity than others, so they'll either go for more money, or you look at someone's horse, you're like, wow, they have the whatever it is. I've been looking for that. It's very nerdy. I love it. There's in-game trading as well. I don't know if I mentioned that previously, but there's a trade realm that you can go into, and you can set up a stall there and list up to 10 items or 10 horses that you want to sell. And other players do it as well, so you just sort of run around to each other's stalls and see what you have for sale. You can get some really good deals as well. People just wanting to get rid of stuff, or, you can find your dream horse or add a really cool horse to your breeding stock, which is how I actually got blue and pink kelpies and gargoyles as well, which I thought was really cool. So now I have a whole bunch of like blue and pink kelpies and gargoyles. I love them. They're so fun. So let's go to my negatives. That is about this big compared to my pros list, which was like this big. People of all ages play this game, so you do have to be mindful that there might be children in the chat. I mean, Roblox heavily censors the chat anyway, but, like begging in chat really just gets on my nerves. And so it's very obvious that there's a younger person begging in chat. You just sort of have to minimize that chat and keep going because it's freaking annoying. Anyway, and look, if you're looking for realism, this is not the game for you. Sorry. There is server lag sometimes, which can be really annoying. When a new update happens and a lot of people log in at the same time, or when you're trying to do a boss fight, there's a lot of people doing the boss fight and everyone has like 3 or 4 horses out. Oh gosh, it can lag quite a bit. If on PC it's not too bad, like my computer can handle it. However, on phone sometimes it can become just like unplayable and it can disconnect you. So just keep that in mind. There is an option in the settings though to like turn off other people's extra horses, like the ones that they're not riding, which is it's a lifesaver on mobile. Another con is sometimes you just can't find a server with enough people to do the boss with you, and like I'm a busy person, sometimes I'm a busy person, and I might only be able to do the boss on that hour, and then, if I don't do it on that hour, then I won't be able to do it for the day. So sometimes that really sucks, not being able to find a server, but it is what it is. It's just a game, right? It's just a game, right? One thing that I really dislike doing is the racing mechanic. The racing itself is fine. It's the having to find 2 other people, like so 3 including yourself, to begin the race. And racing can be a part of your daily missions as well. So it can just be a bit of a nightmare, like honestly, like begging in chat, please somebody come and do the race with me. I need to get my dailies done. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they could do to make the racing mechanic better. Maybe the races could just start every 5 minutes and then it can populate with, AI characters if there aren't enough humans. I don't know, but it's just a bit of a dead zone at the moment. Sonar Studios is behind this new favorite game of mine. They have a lot of creature games. I was having a bit of a peruse on their website. They have a lot of creature games on Roblox, and all of them are really positively rated as well. In their upvotes, all of them are 90% plus upvoted. Liked, voted, I don't know what the correct word is there, thumbs up to. The devs are super active in the game as well, like we just had the Halloween event, but since I started playing we've had the Fae, Peritons, racing, daily mechanics, taming contest, so many things. I feel like they're putting a lot of love and care and dedication into this game, and it just makes me so happy knowing that the devs love their creation, if that makes any sense. And their Halloween event that just came out as well, that just started, so I think we still have another 38 days to complete that, and they've released a Halloween only species called ghoul steeds, and after Halloween event is done you won't be able to acquire ghoul steeds anymore except from breeding from the ghoul steeds you already have. So if you aren't in horse life, now is a great time to start so you can get yourself some ghoul steeds, and they're like They're cool like zombie ponies. I'm really into it, actually. I'm really into it. Just a reminder that Horse Life and Roblox are completely free. You don't need to spend Robux to win in this game or get the prettiest horses in this game or anything like that. Everything can be achieved with the in-game economy, which is so freaking cool. Yes, you can spend Robux. Yes. Yes, you can spend Robux if you want to get, you know, the super pretty pony in the stable. But that super pretty pony can also be achieved by trading in-game with other players and doing lots of breeding and really working hard on that. So I haven't needed to buy any Robux, and you may never need to buy them either, but I do want to support the studio. I just sort of waiting for something to come along that really interests me. And I think the Halloween bundle really interests me, so I'll be whipping out the credit card for that one. Just before I leave you to go and sign up for Roblox and start on Horse Life, don't forget that you can play Roblox in windowed mode as well, and Horse Life in windowed mode, and it's perfectly fine. So put up your YouTube in one tab, put Roblox on the other side of your screen, and away you go. And that's how I've been playing for months, and honestly I think it's a bit of a game changer if I need to quickly go into the wiki to go find where kelpies spawn or whatever it is. I've been listening to a lot of true crime, and that's how I relax. Listen to true crime podcast, play horsey game. Let me know what you think of Horse Life. Maybe you're just about to start playing it, or maybe you have already got several hundred hours into it like me. If you have any questions about the game as well, just leave them in the comments. I'm not an expert at the game, but I've been playing a little bit. I've been playing for a couple months now, so I kind of know my way around the game, and I'll do my best to help you out. So from me, Tequila, and this is Bandit. Bandit, my Velcro dog. Wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.